Give your river tears to the Milky Way. She'll tuck a starry blanket around your weary face. Oh, rest your heart. Oh, rest your heart. Oh, rest your heart. For as long as you want. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I'm gonna get a little drink here really quick. Okay. So this next song is a cover song. It's called Little Silver Ring. It's by a band called The Samples. And way back when I was about 4 or 5 years old, this is the first song that I ever heard that I really loved. And I think this is probably the song that, got me interested in music and made me want to be a musician. So, yeah. So here it is. There we go. Growing old, watching silver turn to gold, snowing cold. Why aren't you here for me to hold? In a dream, somewhere finding my way home. Then a change of scene, the rest a place in ancient Rome. Zion King, pretty ladies all around. Gave one a ring, so satisfied who we found. Didn't make much sense, but we love to do our thing. Behind our fence, behind her little silver ring, that turned to gold, that turned to gold. Oh. Growing old, watching silver turn to gold, snowing cold. Why aren't you here for me to hold? Didn't make much sense, but we love to do our thing. Behind her fence, behind her little silver ring, that turned to gold, that turned to gold. Oh. you, friends. Thank you so much. How am I doing on time? Do I have time for one more, two more?
You're good. It's about 12:15, so I think like one or two more.
Okay, cool. That sounds good. I think I'll just do like one more, if that's cool. Awesome. So this is also a cover song, but I really love it. So this song is called Rainbow. It's by Casey Musgraves, who's one of my favorite artists of all time. Yeah, so here we go. When it rains, it pours, but you didn't even notice. It ain't raining anymore. It's hard to breathe when all you know is the struggle of staying above the rising water line. Well, the sky is finally open. The rain winds stop blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. You hold tight to your umbrella, darling. I'm just trying to tell you that there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. You could see what I see. You'd be blinded by the colors, yellow, red, orange, and green, and at least a million others. So tie up the boat, take off your coat, and take a look around. 'Cause the sky is finally open. The rain winds stop blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. You hold tight to your umbrella, darling. I'm just trying to tell ya there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. So tie up, oh, take off your coat, and take a look around. Everything is alright now, 'cause the sky is finally open. The rain and wind stop blowing, but you're stuck out in the same old storm again. Oh, let go of your umbrella, darling. I'm just trying to tell ya there's always been a rainbow hanging over your head. It'll all be alright. Thank you so much, friends. Thank you.
Well, everybody give another round of applause in whatever form you're giving it for Genni.
Thank you.
Does anybody have any questions? This is the time if you were thinking about how to get those lyrics, you know, about the jacket. Does someone at Kids Can have a question? Did you have your hand up?
Can you unmute yourself?
If you have a question. Effie, do you have a question while they're waiting? Do you have a question, Kids Can? No? Okay. Effie, do you have a question? I saw your hand raised. Go for it. No? No one?
I have
I'm
a
looking.
question.
Penny, did you have your hand raised before Mary goes? Okay, go ahead, and then Mary, you can go.
How do you write a song?
That is a great question. Thank you so much for asking. So let's see. I've been writing songs since I was like maybe 8 years old, something like that. So my process has changed a lot, and I'm 30 years old. So my process has changed a lot over time. So usually I will start with lyrics. I like to write a lot. So I'll kind of just write lyrics down in my notebook, and then I'll just take my guitar and then just kind of, I'll look at the lyrics and then just kind of start playing chords that I know, and then just kind of start singing and see what happens. Some people like to write the music before they write the lyrics. That hasn't really been my my format, but yeah. So I'll usually start with lyrics and then set them to music. So does that answer your question? Awesome, thank you.
Okay, anybody else? Mary, do you still have your same question, or?
Oh, mine was pretty similar, actually. I just thought that you had really awesome lyrics to your songs. And I think the second one, what was the second one you played called?
The second one is called Earthrise.
Yeah, what's that about?
That's a good question. The name of the song comes from a really famous photograph of the Earth. I believe it was from the Apollo 9 mission. I think it was the first photograph of Earth taken from space. So I kind of looked at that photograph and I just thought about how big our world is and how small we are. And so I just kind of, just started thinking about just all the different things that are in our world, So I'm really fascinated with outer space and things like that. So a lot of that kind of like imagery and stuff does make its way into my lyrics a lot of the time. So
Cool.
yeah.
Anybody else? I'm looking through. Harper, do you have one? Go ahead and unmute yourself.
How do you come up with the songs?
That is a good question. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say. How do I write songs, or how do I
Come up with songs.
come up with them? It's a good question. Like I said, I like to write a lot. And I find that when I'm happy or when I'm sad or confused or whatever, I'll write a lot in my journal. And then I'll kind of go through my journal and pick out little lines that might sound like song lyrics. And then I'll just kind of start writing from there. I do also just a lot of stream of consciousness writing, which basically just means sitting down with a piece of paper and just writing whatever comes to your mind. Not thinking too hard about it, just getting your words out onto paper. And so I do a lot of that. And then I also do a lot of, I've been trying to do some more like storytelling kind of songs lately. Most of my lyrics are more confessional, meaning they're just kind of like about my life experiences, but storytelling songs are a lot different in that, it's kind of, you can be removed from the lyrics of your song. So anyway, I just like to write a lot of different kinds of things. So that's usually how it comes about.
Great questions. I hear a lot of songwriting questions. Did everybody do the songwriting workshop today? And if you haven't, go check it out, because there's a lot of tips on songwriting on there. And I bet you'll hear some of the things that Jenny's been saying that other people will say too, if you're looking for something to do this afternoon.
I love that everybody's asking all those songwriting questions, because you will be learning about how to write a song. And did you know, Genni, that we are going to have a performance on Saturday? Everybody's going to be writing songs, and they're all learning how to play the ukulele. So this is awesome.
That's awesome. You know what? If you guys are learning how to play the ukulele, you might like my CD that I mentioned, because my best friend Nicole plays on this album and she plays ukulele. So that's so cool. That's awesome. I wish I could play ukulele.
We can teach you.
Yeah, please. I would love that.
Go to our website.
Do we have any more questions, or does anybody want to share anything? We have about 5 minutes left of our lunchtime. Anybody have anything successful that happened to them today? Is everybody eating food?
Evie?
Your mouth is full, I understand. Evie?
I got a dog, I think 3 days ago. And
That's awesome.
yeah.
Is that what is it a puppy?
He's 10 months, 10 weeks old.
That is a puppy.
that's
So
a
are you
puppy.
keeping your ukulele safe from your puppy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not letting the puppy play a ukulele? That's probably best.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
basically just sniffs it.
Are you gonna write a song about your puppy?
It's fine.
Maybe.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing, Evie. Does anybody else have anything really cool that they want to share? We have like 3 minutes. Anybody want to tell Genni anything? You can even say, "Good job. You did great.
Thank you.
You did do great." I'd like to share that with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Feel like I hear someone sharing their ukulele. Well, everybody, is that it? Kat, what do you think? Yeah?
I think that's good. One more
Thank
round of applause for Genni.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for
Thank you
playing for us, Genni.
Thanks for having me, friends. I love Omaha Girls Rock so much.
Right.
So I'm so happy.
You were a great first performance for our first day of virtual camps ever. So
Thank you.
thank you very much. Bye everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm still on your side.